What's up, everyone? This is like a recap of 2025, just like muckled up clips, and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and yeah, hopefully 2026 brings some great interviews, some great podcast episodes, and a lot to talk about maybe. Um, but yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and yeah, let's see what 2026 brings for us. Cheers, everyone. Welcome to Jadon's podcast. What was it like for you to play Tess in Megan?
Ooh, the first one. Hold on, I'm gonna pin you real quick. Yeah, it was such a treat. It was the first time I had done a theatrical release. So I had done other things on the small screen, but it
Yep.
was the first time in the first Megan that I got to be splashed across the big screen. And I think that in itself was so exciting. Um, and such a unique experience to have as your first one. It was this runaway hit. And as far as like the Tess character goes, she's wonderful. She's kind of like the juicy moral center lens of the audience in a lot
Yep.
of ways, the
Yeah,
person that
definitely.
calls attention to the shenanigans. And so, um, in a lot of ways, she feels very close. She's just a lot nicer than I am, or forgiving than I am. I'll say that much.
You got any
I actually
celebrity? Oh,
brought,
sorry.
no, sorry to
No,
interrupt. I
that's all good.
actually brought a little something.
Oh,
First thing is my
oh yeah.
custom made Haddonfield, Illinois Sheriff's Department badge.
That looks awesome.
I got that. And then obviously, shit.
Oh,
Oh, darn.
oh no.
I'll pick that up in a minute. But I also have one of the stunt knives
Oh, that's
from
awesome.
Halloween. Yeah.
That's so awesome. I've
So this
actually
is
got. Oh yeah.
you have something like this?
I have a little. Oh wait, if I can reach it. 1 second. I got my little
Beautiful. Yeah.
Halloween
So
ends.
that's exactly. So what we have is a bunch of Halloween Ends knives that are modified,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. So we stripped the paint and then we redid the metal coating on the knives as well as the wooden handles. I don't know how well you can see the detail on there,
Oh yeah. Yep.
but
I
yeah,
see it.
these are
Yeah.
just Halloween Kills plastic knives. And then for a lot of the stabbing sequences, we actually just had more of these knives
Oh
and
yeah.
then we just cut them off. You know, they were half knives. And then the incredibly talented Cole Edits, he had tracking markers on the ends of the half knives, and he just finished out the blade
Oh, that's
with
awesome.
CGI.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it came out looking fantastic.
Yeah. I've also got some posters in the background. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I've got oh, one little Michael right here, and then another a
Yeah,
couple posters over here as well. But yeah,
nice.
you can't really see them too well, but they're in there. Would you enjoy most about playing Megan?
I think what I enjoyed most about playing Megan was that I got to meet so many amazing people on set. Like
Mm.
everyone in the crew and the cast, both of them, they're so amazing and they're so nice. But I really love playing in the second movie
Mm.
that Megan turns more into an anti-hero because in the first one she's the villain. So it was cool to play around with that this time.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Or here, I'll play something. I'll do like a little this is something I haven't recorded yet and I
Yeah, yeah.
haven't released yet. So this is like brand new. I just wrote this.
Oh,
So
awesome.
you'll hear it here first on the
Here
Dad Don
first.
podcast.
Sweet.
This is the idea.
Oh, yep.
Um, Jesus was a carpenter and he used both of his hands. Like a man to the work and a will to understand. Like a boy grows up and he longs to be a man. I long to be like you someday. Both the foxes have their holes and their dens. Even the birds of the air weave their nests. But the Son of Man's nowhere to lay his head. They long to be with you someday. Now the mustard seed is growing. Now the branches fill the air. All of creation is grown till it comes to be with you someday. Jesus was a carpenter, set out to build a house. Like a master craftsman, he laid the basement down. Like a skilled builder, I built upon it now. I long to build like you somehow. And that's all I got.
That's awesome. That sounds
It's
so
catchy,
sick.
right?
Yeah, it is.
Thanks, man.
Do you have any favorite scary movies of your own, or?
Sure, sure. I mean, I mentioned Halloween.
Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs is also probably number one for me. I kind of like some of those types of classic movies. I mean, I'm a huge Anthony Hopkins fan. And then I love Psycho. You know, Hitchcock has fun things from The Birds and Rearview Mirror. So I kind of like older Hollywood things like that. And that's another one. But then I also kind of like fun, kitschy things too.
Yeah.
like Scary Movie or
Yeah.
Scream.
Yeah.
You know, those are fun as well. So it just kind of depends on the mood, you know?
Yeah. Definitely. What was it like shooting the stairfall scene for Halloween Kills?
Halloween Kills, the second one.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's the one we did a stairfall in. It was great. It was, you know, the cast and crew on the Halloween trilogy that I was on is probably one of my favorite cast and crews I've worked with. And, you know, James Jude Courtney was just such an intense and fantastic Michael Myers. So, you know, it's kind of all fun and games and you're mapping it out. Maybe you've rehearsed it a couple times. And then when you have to actually do it and he's in character, it's quite intense. But it was great. You know, I went over everything with the stunt coordinator. You know, we coordinated with David and other members of the crew to find out exactly what they wanted, how they wanted me to land, you know, what acting moments Andy would have. And then we just went for it. And I think we shot it 3 or 4 times. I think 3 times. And they were really happy with every take. You know, they just wanted some for safety. And then actually the way it was shot, you know, I did the full stairfall. I have footage of the full stairfall. So I did that like 3 times. And then they wanted me to land in a very specific way so that it looked like Andy broke her leg.
Yeah.
So in order to do that, after we finished shooting, you know, the stairfall a couple times, we shot some more, but instead of starting all the way at the top, we started like maybe half or 2/3 of the way down the stairs already, so that I could roll into it a little less violently, so that I could land on my leg a little bit and make it look like it had been hyperextended. So we probably shot that like another 4 or 5 times, rolling into it and then landing in such a way that it looked like her leg broke. But it was great. I love big stunt days on set because there's, you know, so much energy. And the whole cast and crew are really impressed by anything you do, so they're like cheering you on. And they were really happy with what they got, and it was a great time. It was a really fun shoot day.